Hi guys, how you all doing? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching this video from. I'm currently seated in the car waiting for my husband, so I just thought to say, okay, let me just keep myself busy by making this video. As you can see, the video of a pregnant woman. I'm currently 36 weeks 5 days. Yeah, 36 weeks 5 days. And look who humbled pregnancy. Like, look who, me. Yeah. I've always dreaded those pregnancy posts on Instagram about I thought I was going to double pregnancy, blah blah blah. I look blah blah blah. I've always, but thank the Lord for keeping this glow up to this time. It's not by power, it's not by might. But by the Spirit of God. It seems I'm using my nose to talk. It's part of those things. So I'm just going to say 5 things that I've learned throughout this pregnancy journey, and I'll try as much as possible to be brief so I don't take more time. I think the first thing is going to be that nothing entirely prepares you for pregnancy. Nothing prepares you for pregnancy. And I've heard a lot of people say, oh, I'm preparing my mind, I'm preparing my heart, I'm preparing my body. I laugh in the Holy Ghost. Actually, nothing really prepares one for pregnancy, because it's a different thing when you even this is something that you've always been looking forward to. It's a journey that you feel, oh, you can't wait to get pregnant and all of that, and it now finally comes and you're like, hey, is this what I wished for? Actually, if people will tell you that, okay, this happens, that happens, you see different videos online about people during pregnancy period and everything, and they're like, hey, the nose is going to be big, the head is going to be big, the color is going to be different, and all of that. Those things, I feel they are small compared to what you actually feel when you're really pregnant. I think those things are they're just part of those things. Like, the real thing happens, I think it happens behind the scene, how that you feel you need to be prepared, but in the real sense there are a lot of things that you will meet inside. I was writing something on Instagram recently, and I say that pregnancy is a journey that is new every morning. And in all the sense of the word, it is always new every morning, because you can go to bed feeling all right and okay, and you're waking up with probably a pain in your left finger, and you're like, you didn't injure yourself, you didn't fall down. What happened? How did it how did this happen? And you're like, so it's different things for different day. So there is enough trouble. Let me just say trouble, but really there's enough experience for each day. So nothing really prepares you for that journey. And I would say, I said that to say this, that it is not about how you actually prepare. I think it's about God that gives you grace to actually carry through the journey. So it's not about, oh, I want to be mentally prepared, I want to be emotionally prepared, I want to be financially prepared. You see that financial, it is when you get to the supermarket to buy baby stuff that you will know that if you're going to be financially prepared, except you don't have taste. If you have taste and you're going to be financially prepared, you might have to wait a long while because maybe things are not smiling. Let me not divert so much. So I think that's one. I think the second thing is going to be that you get to appreciate your parents. You really do get to appreciate your parents, because I've seen so many things within the space of this 9 months that I feel my mom tried doing this 3 different times. No, she really tried. Hey, my dad my dad tried going through all of this for 3 children. That's a lot. So I get to appreciate my parent more, because it's really a huge commitment. It's really a huge commitment. And yeah, aside from that, I think the third thing is going to be the gift of a kind man. I can't say this a lot. I can't say this enough, rather. How that my husband has been there. Hey, oh God. In fact, I think this pregnancy confirms to me more that I married a kind man. Because pregnancy is going to test every bit of your love, of your commitment, of your sacrifice. Trust me. So when I see him do the things that he did every day, or that he's doing every day, I'm like, God, I don't know what I would say without that gift of a kind man, because you can't do the journey alone. You can't carry the pregnancy alone. You need a shoulder every minute to rely on, and I've seen my husband take up roles in the house that, normally in the cultural sense of it looks like, oh no, this is what. See, there is nothing. All through my pregnancy, I didn't lift the laundry basket. All true, I didn't. I had food. My husband, I throughout my first trimester, I couldn't even enter the kitchen. So it's either we order in, but most of the time, so at the point we were ordering in, I was still comfortable eating those food. Then at some point, the thoughts of ordering food makes me throw up. So I now resorted to eating homemade food. So homemade food was the only food that I would not vomit and all of that. So my husband had to, take up that responsibility of cooking morning, afternoon, and night every day. And when I mean cooking, I mean he's going to have to cook before I leave the house to work, because I have to go to I have to eat breakfast so that I can use my drug and then go to work. I have to, all those things. It was, and he also has his own job, and oh God, it was really a time where I saw my husband really outdo himself for me, for us. It was really something for me at the time. It was really having to make breakfast, make lunch. Okay, maybe lunch, maybe not every time, but breakfast and dinner. And that breakfast have to be ready before 7, because he always ensured that I eat before leaving the house. It is something. The gift of a kind man. Doing laundry, doing the dishes, laying the bed, doing everything practically. That was one. And then I think another one for me, I think the fourth one for me would be the gift of community. No, that gift of community, I really enjoyed it. Like, I have sisters who send food over to my place. I can't say this part without not mentioning Shemilore. Shamesy food. Shemilore would cook all the way from Funab and send it over to Lagos. Days of jollof rice and chicken, days of stew, days of vegetable, days of signature spag, you know, different things. She will plan cool with my husband, send food. My husband will just say, oh, he wants to go and get something at the bus stop. I'll be like, what are you going to get? The next thing, food is already here. You know, at the time she was around cooking for me and all those things, it was really, all those things really melt my heart. And I had friends who would randomly just come over to check up on me, to keep my company, to disturb me, to stress me. You know, I just really appreciate that gift of community. Dolabomi, Ike, you know, my fellow preggy, blessing. You know, it was really awesome, that gift of community where you can always rub minds. At this time I also have friends that are also pregnant, so you know, that community of pregnant women we're able to, you know, we talk, we, you know, ask questions, seek counsels and all of that. So that in itself is something for me. And I think the last thing, I don't really know what the last thing is, because it's actually like a lot. Maybe I would say family, like extended family. Oh no, extended family, because trust me, my brother-in-law checks up on me, brings in fruits every now and then. My mother-in-law and my father-in-law comes in to check on me. If they are not on the phone, they are in our house coming to see my face. My family, my mom, my grandma, my big mommy, everybody calling here and there to check up on me. My grandma literally calls me every day, like every day. That woman does not get tired, you know. So I would still categorize that under community. So for me, those things really helped me through the journey, and I must say that it's been a beautiful journey, and I look forward to my baby. I look forward to my beautiful, loving champion. I can't wait to meet my baby. I love you guys. Bye.